Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Tales of Terramir campaign. I'm Wes Ford and I'm the game master. I also play Savamil Donkir, Sea Elf Cleric.
Hey, my name is Mike Dones. I'm playing Gemma Ashenlight, Human Sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I'm playing Willa Ketawhistle, Gem Dragonborn, Bloodhunter.
Hey friends, I'm Rob Parkinson. I'm going to be playing Razik Shikoi, the Pangean assassin.
And I'm Justin. I play Anton Dargos, Human Fighter.
If you subscribe to our Twitch channel, you can watch us ad-free, use our unique emotes in chat, and gain access to private Discord channels. And if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to us for free. Just remember to reapply it every month to keep your streak going. And if you're just a follower, you can still watch and chat with us live every other week. As always, you can watch us on YouTube or listen to recordings of our shows on your favorite podcast platforms at least a few days after the episode is streamed. And pending any live events, we stream new episodes of this show on Twitch every other Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to follow us on social media and join our Discord server. Link to that is under our About tab. All right, let's continue our adventures in Tales of Terramir. Welcome back. A recap of our previous sessions. Following the Imperial Road to the north, the adventurers finished their mission of escorting Garrett and his horse Butter to Oaktown. With their new heavy pockets, they ate and drank at the Drunken Deer Tavern, fought off some wild owl bears, and rested for the night at the Twin Crows Inn. We learned a bit of Razik's backstory and his motivations, revealing himself a member of a group called the Knives, who served the Pangean nation wholefully and without question. While Gemma, Willa, and Anton challenged his purpose, they decided to see through with this new quest of retrieving a magic orb from the abandoned Laughing Spire in town. After shopping for a few supplies at Beldroth's Goods, whose owner seemed particularly bigoted towards Pangeans, the group made their way to the abandoned tower on the outskirts of town and along the Mariana Creek. Finding a winding staircase both up 4 levels and down into darkness, they decided to begin at the bottom. Descending the stairs, they found a small hallway lit by magical braziers. At the far end was a massive hoard of gold coins, jewelry, and treasure, with a large crystal orb at the top. Behind the treasure was an intricate door without handles, old and lavish with intricate elven designs. Approaching carefully, wary of traps, the adventurers couldn't find any visible threats. Razik attempted to leap onto the treasure pile and grasp the orb, but as he landed on the top, the orb wouldn't budge, and the gold coins seemed almost stuck or glued together. It was then that a massive maw opened up to consume Razik, revealing it was no treasure at all, but a horde mimic, an amorphous creature in disguise. As the mimic attempted to strangle and consume the party with its mouths and pseudopods, spraying acidic caustic mist, which temporarily blinded Willa, Gemma took control of her sorcery and attacked. Eventually, with Savamil's divine magic aiding the party, they were able to destroy the strange creature. They then inspected the door beyond, finding it to be magically sealed, perhaps requiring a password. In turn, they chose to head toward the surface to inspect the rest of the Laughing Spire. All right, that brings us back to where we are now. Let's go ahead and go to the Oaktown map. Though you are still inside the spire, you have emerged from the depths of the lower levels and find yourselves on the base floor of the spire. It is up to you. What would you like to do next?
Anton, are you feeling like yourself today?
Not exactly. I'm a little fuzzy-headed. I can't even clearly remember what I've been doing for the past couple hours.
That's odd. You seem so present now.
Yeah.
That's strange. We'll focus. There's a lot more of this tower to go.
All right. Do my best.
So we're just back on the ground level, right, where the entrance is, and then we just see the. I'm guessing it's still late morning.
Correct. Yeah, it's sort of very late morning, almost getting to midday. But you look up and you can see the spiraling staircase above, almost like you're looking up at, top of a lighthouse in some sense. You can see it spiraling. You can see the very top, and you can see there's daylight sort of penetrating on various levels to where you can kind of very much clearly see inside just the ruins within.
Razik, how does your cloak work? Can you?
It works once a day, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, there goes that idea.
I already used it. I'm sorry.
Well,
it showed us the mimic. That was pretty cool.
Showed us past the mimic, at least. But I guess
It
there's
did.
only one other place to go.
At the very end of it, just to recall what happened, while the magic of the cloak was dispersing, it was going through the door, and that's when it dispersed for the day.
Thank you. Forgot that.
Well, I guess we can go up. Same plan? Razik, Anton, up front.
Same plan.
Yeah. I'll lead the way.
I'll check for traps behind him as we're going up the stairs.
Okay.
Don't suppose I'll need this torch anymore, so I'll just snuff it out.
You do so, and as you, although it is low light compared to obviously being outside, it still can be pretty clearly seen within. Everyone can see the daylight sort of, as I said, penetrating inside into the tower. As you start to spiral up the stairs, you can see there seem to be 4 distinct levels. You make your way up and around, and you said you were inspecting for traps, Razik. So why don't you go ahead and roll a investigation check for me, please?
All right. Investigating, getting my eyes.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I got a 23. What do my Pangina eyes see?
As you make your way up to this first level, you can tell that this place has not been occupied or really touched in a very long time. It is very much an abandoned building. You make your way up, and you can see that there are, various piles of rubble, just destruction of old furniture, and just nothing really of value that seems to be catching your eye until, with such a high roll, Razik, with your 25, you make it up to that top level, and you can see in the center of the circular room on this first floor here, there's a pile of rubble, and you can see an old book. Seems to catch your eye, kind of amongst the pile of rubble.
When you say we get to the top, you're talking about just the first level?
I mean, just this first level here.
Okay, gotcha.
This I guess first story. ground story, first story.
Okay, so not the ground floor, but the first.
Not the ground floor, but the first floor above.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, is it like nudged under debris? Do I have to like move stuff?
It seems to be like kind of partially covered by like some
Just
rocks and various debris, but clearly there.
Kind of grab
To
it
your
and nudge
eyes.
out carefully, trying not to break the pages.
Oh yeah, you can pull it out and you can see that it looks like it's an old. Yeah, you even blow off the dust and it looks like an old journal. Been here a long time. Partially damaged.
I'd call it out to the group. Guys, I found a book, journal, notebook maybe? What language is it in?
It's actually written in Vorsian.
Would I even know? Like, I don't recognize the alphabet at all.
You probably not actually. Yeah, Resik would probably not recognize the alphabet, but
Let me see that.
Looks like nothing to me.
Just scrawl, chicken scratch. Mind if I take
it looks
a look?
like
Not at all.
Gemma. You take a first glance and it looks like almost like a mixture of common and elvish mixed together, but you can't make sense of either one.
Kind of hand it to Sawano.
Oh, this looks like a strange mixture of different. Does anyone speak Vorsian? Isn't that the language that is spoken in this area?
Yeah, I don't recognize the Elvish.
But you don't speak Vorsian, do you?
I don't know, do I?
Answer is no.
No.
Oh.
For a second there, I thought common was the Rorsian or whatever, so I wasn't exactly sure.
I know someone in this group does.
I just remembered. I haven't read it in a while. It's been a while. But I do speak Orsian. Let me take a look.
Oh, here, yes, take it. Savamil hands it over to Willa. And Willa, you get a sense that it seems to be this journal that belonged to someone named Sam. Amongst sort of a mixture of amateur sketches of like little animals and trees and the laughing spire, it seems itself. There seems to be near the end something that's not as fully damaged as the rest of the journal, but there are a couple journal entries near the end that are still legible, that you can read and understand. Would you like to read those?
Yeah, she'll take a look and she'll kind of read it out loud as she's going through.
Okay.
These are all about Sam's adventures. Look at these little drawings. She'll kind of show everyone. It's pretty good. And she'll go through the journal pages.
And I'll speak for Willa here, but she reads out loud. There are 3 journal entries near the end. Evanesir, the 27th, 1312. After more research at the Academy, I discovered that the spire once belonged to a human wizard named Olaroth. They say he went mad when the Empire expanded to Oaktown, and he disappeared without a trace. I also found a magic door underground, but I can't figure out how to open it. The next day, there's another journal entry for the 28th. I took another visit to the door underneath the spire, and this time I found a whole mound of treasure right in front of it. But where did it come from? As I watched carefully from the shadows, I swear I saw it move. Could it be the evil arcane magic Mother always spoke of, tricking my eyes and tempting me? I decided to leave and think about it further. Maybe Sehanine will answer my prayers tonight. The next day, the final entry. I can't stop thinking about all the treasure just sitting down there. If I can just take a few coins, it'll really help Mother out. Who knows, maybe we can move to the capital and start a new life. She won't have to work anymore. I'm going back down right now. Might be able to keep some stashed right here. That's the last journal entry. You know this to be 1312, apparently 10 years ago.
Oh, poor Sam. She closes the book. He probably didn't make it, did he?
I guess no. Pretty good instincts, though, for not just diving right in, but I guess that greed got the best of him.
Mm-hmm. He just wanted better for his mother. Poor thing.
And looking around the room, is there anything else besides the rubble?
No. It's pretty much clear of anything that might be useful. And as you even make your way up the rest of the stories of the tower, there's nothing that you can really find of value or of interest. You found this journal. It seems to connect to what you were looking for below. This entry about a wizard, Olaroff. You know about the treasure hoard. It's clearly a mimic that you destroyed. But now you just need to find out whatever this password is.
Let's maybe hold on to that journal, see what's up in the rest of this tower.
Is there anything else on the book, like on the back cover, towards the latter pages?
Make an investigation check, Anton.
It's the password right there. No, it's not.
It's written in a cipher. This 5-year-old wrote this cipher.
What did you get there?
Oh, I roll a 14.
No, you didn't.
You got a 6.
You got a 6.
Why do I have 2?
Because
Not
you
my-
get advantage on your sheet at the top.
Oh no, I'm a normal. All right.
Or is automatically activated there. Yeah, Anton with the 6, you inspect it. It's just that seems to be the last of the entries. Most of the book seems to be damaged on the top as it was sitting, perhaps from water damage, whether 10 years it's been sitting there. But those last few entries were legible. This Sam, whoever they were, was trying to inspect this spire.
Rest in
And
peace.
perhaps that mimic might have consumed them, one can deduce. But they were onto something.
Maybe
The
you
tower
ran-
once belonged to a wizard named Olaroff. They were researching things at the academy.
Yeah, maybe we can go to the academy and learn more about Mr. Olaroff.
Maybe
over
there's
there.
more answers about the wizard if we go up further.
For sure. Yeah, we can't do anything about it now. You just only go up. Definitely should look into it though. Who's
Well,
going?
as I kind of already described, you inspect further up the tower, and it seems to be pretty much abandoned.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't get that. Sorry.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, you did find that one book on the first story, but you kind of look further up and there just seems to be more rubble. The place is just completely cleared out of anything that's might be useful. This tower, you get a sense that it's been here for a very long time.
Yeah, we should probably just go to the library, I guess, then, if there's nothing else here to investigate about it. Maybe we can find out the password from looking up Olaroff. Seems to have some history in this town.
Could even ask around about him.
Possibly. Yeah.
I don't see anything else around here, so maybe we should get moving.
Hmm.
Before one of these stairs comes to life, tries to eat us.
Too soon.
I don't trust anything in this spire, I have to say. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we're not
go.
gonna try and find out what was why the like what might have been down in the basement, like that where the trail
Well,
was going.
We have to come
Totally.
back. We can't find anything up here in the tower.
Okay.
So this journal's kind of pointing us to the academy.
Oh.
Perhaps to look up this what this Olaroff was all about, since this was his tower. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. Maybe we can look up his history and see if he drops some clues about what his password might be.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
It's butter. Watch, it's gonna be butter.
The key to
The
everything.
word is butter. Please, Wes, let it be butter. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Salma goes, yeah, it seems perhaps that we know that there needs to be some sort of magic password, perhaps, to open up the door, but we don't know what that is. But it looks like this Sam was onto something. But yeah, perhaps we find more answers at the academy.
All right. I think we're all in agreement.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. You begin to make your way away from the spire. You make your way back across the several buildings back to the Imperial Road, seeing the farmers market and Arlen Archery in the distance, and begin to make your way back across the bridge towards the academy. Safamel speaks up and says, is there any chance perhaps that we want to stop anywhere else along the way to the academy? Do we want to
Maybe-
go
I'm
to
sorry.
Sanctuary of Peace, or
I was
just
gonna
go straight
say,
to it?
Yeah,
the
maybe we
academy.
can get Anton to see if there's anyone who could cure him of his affliction.
Yeah. There might be a healer in there. That's a good
Back in
idea.
town.
All right.
Sorry to derail you guys, but I just can't deal with this anymore.
That seems.
Would you
pretty
say you're getting
important.
bored of it?
Oh,
No, I'm afraid I'm
man.
going to hurt one of you.
It's pretty.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
I see.
It's
what you
pretty
did
boorish
there.
behavior.
Oh,
No, I
Yeah,
understand.
that's pretty good.
Sorry, too soon.
You're a funny guy, Smiley
I know you
Bear.
have a disease. It's not funny.
Does it look like there's a service going on or anything like that as we're approaching?
No, as you approach, it seems to be, lack of a better term, peaceful. The Sanctuary of Peace seems to be not a opportune time for its typical services, as there's no one. It's not crowded.
Right.
Yeah.
You've never been to morning mass? Take that as a no. It looks empty. Let's go.
Okay.
Before we go, once we get to the doors, Willa's going to slow down and kind of tap Anton on the shoulder and be like, you mind if we have a one-on-one real quick?
Yeah, sure. It's up
We'll
to him,
be
Dragon.
right back, guys. I need to talk to him about something. And she'll kind of walk over to the nearest alleyway where she doesn't see anyone around.
Okay. Then we'll be right here.
We'll be right back. Right back.
Okay.
A little confused. What's on your mind?
So they get to the alleyway, and she's gonna kind of just make sure no one's around real quick.
Make a perception check.
Hmm.
Oh, shoot. Perception. A 5.
Looks fine. There's no one around.
Okay, looks good. So I've been meaning to tell you, and I don't have a good way to say this, and I hope that you can just trust me. I have some knowledge on these types of things, the thing that you have. And I don't care what you do with it, but I just wanted to make sure that you were informed with the decision that you make, Anton. Based on my knowledge about it, I know that these kind of things with practice can be handled, and it can be an asset. You can use it to your advantage, use it for good. It just takes some time to kind of be in control of it. So before we walked in there and you made a decision, I wanted to give you all the information that I have about it.
Too risky. I can handle myself. Let's keep
Okay.
going.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know. All right.
I understand.
She'll start walking back.
The two of them meet back at the group and everything okay?
Oh yeah, everything's handy dandy. We're good to go.
All right.
I kind
Yeah,
of
that's
whispered
right.
the same thing to
Handy
Anton,
dandy.
Kind of like, are you okay?
Yeah, just misunderstanding.
All right. Let's Savima kind of motions towards the door. Shall we enter?
Nah, let's just go to the academy. Yeah, let's open up the doors. Let's kick them open.
You into the peaceful. No, I'm just kidding. You open up the doors into the sanctuary of peace, which you can tell right away has earned its title. The low lit, burning, coalescing braziers lit within just give this sort of very low light as you step in, and you get a sense of peace and calm. It's almost a slightly smoky atmosphere, but not too distracting, as there's this incense, this sweet smelling, almost delightful scent of incense that's burning inside. And as you step forward, it seems to be mostly empty during this time of the day. But there is an elf, a female elf, who steps forward. She goes, and you can see that she has sort of this whitish blonde hair, very different than the usual Horsian elves that you see in the area. But she's got this palish skin, white blonde hair, long, with these silver and blue robes, dark blue robes. She goes, "Hello, welcome to the Sanctuary of Peace. I am the priestess Selena. I've never seen the likes of you before, but, well, the Moonweaver always welcomes newcomers to her temples."
Moonweaver, is that your name or your title?
She giggles. "The Moonweaver, the title of Sehenai, the goddess of moonlight, peace, and illusion."
Sorry, not very religious.
That's okay.
Thank
What
you.
brings you?
Go ahead.
Of course,
Sorry.
what brings you to her temple this day?
Well, we wanted to know whether you had a healer here.
You're looking at one.
Okay.
She's like, "Nah."
How much do you charge?
Oh, what are you asking for exactly?
Hmm.
And she goes, stop. And she looks at you directly into your eyes, Anton, and then looks directly into Willa's eyes. She seems to,
Damn it.
she seems to get a bit of recognition of something. As if she knows something. She goes, "Which one of you would like to be cured?" Looking at everyone.
Okay, what I tell you, I assume you keep between you and the group. Is that right?
Of course.
Her god too, probably.
I don't know what my affliction is called, but well, sometimes I turn into a boar. Completely
that
out of
like-
control boar.
It's
We call that lycanthropy. It's
Sure.
something that I've dealt with before. I'll say, and that
Successfully.
yes, I can cure your curse if you wish. All that I ask is that you provide a donation to the temple of Hannah Nye.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, how much do you charge?
There's no fee, just a donation.
Tell you what, if you can successfully cure my disease, we'll make a generous donation.
I think that's fair.
Exposure.
Would you like to proceed with this
Exposure.
right now?
Oh, well, wait a second. What's entailed in the process of lifting my curse?
Well, we'll need to go to buy back antechambers. All of you will need to come because you are associated with him. And we'll need to perform a ritual to where we will remove your curse. Salvamel speaks up and goes, "Are you saying you're going to remove the curse from? Is there a way that I can learn how to do that? Maybe learn from you?"
It's a ritual, not a workshop. Sorry.
You're always
That,
trying
but
to grow,
also,
man.
I'm just
if if you watch carefully, I can see you're a follower of the cloth, Clothalia. Goes, yes. Well, I can teach you how to remove curses if this happens to your friend again.
again. Oh shit.
Sometimes things can be unsuccessful if one doesn't truly invoke true purpose, or if there's other conflicts down the road. You look like adventurers. You may come across other curses.
It's
Someone
flying
goes,
around.
yes, exactly. I was
It's
kind of
just
hoping that I could learn how to do that in case this happens again. What if Gemma turns into like another flower or something?
Yeah, it's
I can remove the curse on that. She goes, yeah, it's a little different. Well, come back this way. Are you all ready?
Yeah, you said you need all us back there? Is that really necessary?
Well, it's preferred if we want to have the most successful removal of the curse. We'll need all of the ones associated with the ones who were there upon its inception.
And I also want you to hang around and watch, no offense, but watch this ritual. Make sure nothing gets out of hand.
All right.
Do you mind?
And yeah, that's that's fine. And this ritual, it's all that energy is going to be focused on Anton, right?
Yes.
Sounds great.
I'm sorry. You didn't sound so sure. There's a question mark at the end of that, yes.
She'll be fine. She'll be okay. You're gonna be okay, right?
All right, Jill.
Willa?
Yeah, I just feel weird being in all that energy. I don't want it bouncing off all of us and harming us. You've done this before, right?
Yes, I've
Once or
done
twice.
this once or twice. Yes.
You might have to stab Anton. So.
If there's any other effects on others, I will say that won't happen. If that's what you're afraid of.
Right. Yeah, I don't want any of. She points to everyone. She's like, I don't want any of us getting
Right.
affected. It might not be good. But okay.
If that happens, expect a smaller donation.
How does that work? That's like
See.
more energy around. It's like giving. Never mind.
She kind of gives you like the sort of the little bit of the bitchy smile, like.
Can you do that again?
Screenshot.
That's pretty great.
She begins to lead you back to the back chambers, and as she's walking you and guiding you, she goes, typically our services begin at sunset. We have services at night, of course, for the goddess of moonlight, as she is most powerful when the sun has descended and her light is in full effect. But this seems to be an urgent matter. Please come this way.
Hey,
She guides you in. Yes?
Sorry. As we're kind of like walking back, can I roll an insight on Willa?
Yes, but then we might need to private message stuff. So
We can I just want to make a blanket thing, and then we can touch that later. Just for myself, 13 insight, and then we can hit that, I guess.
can you?
I have questions for her later, but just want.
Oh, so you wanted something you want to talk with her about later?
At some point, yeah.
Okay.
Do I get sort of kind of a what's her demeanor like during that whole thing?
Roll a vibe check.
Kind of what I was trying.
I'll let Hannah decide that if she wants to say anything at this time.
Gemma's coming
Yeah,
from a place of worry too.
Willa wears her emotions on her sleeves, so I think you could tell if you were looking for it. She's a little nervous about this.
Okay. Great.
At this point, she opens up the back doors, these sort of intricate looking wooden doors, these beautiful doors, with these and designs of the moon and the night sky. And as she opens this up into this chamber, it's almost completely dark. You can see that there is a cover over what appears to be like a skylight, but it's covered during the day. Something that might be revealed at night for moonlight to come in. But since it is day, it is covered up. She leads you over to this central area. There seems to be this sort of grand space for a ritual. Several stone tables and tablets onto the side, and this sort of intricate stone pattern on the floor. She guides you, Anton, to the center of this circle and places you there. She goes, please, I need all of you to surround him around the circle. And you can see that there are several almost circular stepping stones around the circle where people can stand. You can see she places herself at one of them. Savamil also places himself at one of the ends of the circle. And there's room for other people to surround him.
Oh, I'll stand next to Salvamil. And I hold
Salma
his
goes to
hand.
get your own space. over
Nobody
there.
else see that.
I hold his hand. I assume that this is part of it, but
No,
I'm not letting go until our buddy's cured.
get your own spot over there, man. Just stand over there.
No.
You just need support. Just say so.
Okay.
Emotional support.
As most of the circle is filled, other than Razik standing next to Savamil, she goes towards the center and begins to focus onto Anton. She goes, I see you have an affliction, a curse. You are... you have lycanthropy in your blood. May the goddess Hannah Nye bless you and remove with her searing moonlight, boil this curse from your blood. And all of a sudden, your body begins to feel this quiver and almost this this shock of almost energy through your body, Anton. And as she begins to focus, this unseen moonlight seems to surround this chamber. Although it is dark and daylight outside, it seems as if this little chamber is night. And just a bit of moonlight surrounding all of you and everyone else as it seems to coalesce and surround you. Anton, are you ready to be cured of this affliction?
Well, yeah. That's why I'm standing here.
She places her hand across your forehead and begins to mutter some incantation you can't quite understand. I need everyone to make a perception check. Anton, make with a disadvantage. Anton.
I got it. 2.
0.
Oh no! Wow, you beat me.
Actually, it works out for you, Will.
I had a nat 1, 5.
Wow, nobody's paying attention to shit.
Dude.
Right now.
11.
It's too dark.
Anton.
We're all on our phones while he's like.
It is a low DC,
I'm really
so I will
hurt.
say, Anton, you notice through the hand over your face, you look over at Willa. Willa, you are beginning to, your blood feels like it's boiling. You are beginning to rack with pain, and you have this massive headache, and you just feel like you need to get out.
She'll start to make her way towards the door if she can.
Anyone stop her?
You shouldn't break the circle, Willa.
Gemma like looks over, sort of torn between being concerned for Anton and Willa. I guess she'll kind of keep an eye, but she'll kind of stay with Anton and see him through it.
Yeah, as noticing this hesitation, Selena because no one else must break the circle if this is going to be successful. I sense as much in you. She points at Willa. Leave if you must.
Willa, with her hand on her head, I don't know what you're talking about, and she'll go out the doors.
As she goes out the doors, Selena goes, focus, everyone stay. Anton, may your curse be lifted. And you suddenly, your mouth opens up and you feel this sort of blackness goo and come out of your throat and reach up into the sky, and she disperses it. And the room returns to normal. Anton, you are no longer cursed with lycanthropy.
As disgusting as that was, I feel like in a much better mood.
Everyone goes, "Oh, that was pretty intense. Where'd Willa go?"
Are you okay, Anton?
Yeah, I actually feel great.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on Willa. Okay. Just hang out for a while until you feel. Well, I guess you said you feel great, so I guess I'll see you in a minute.
So I goes, "So we can make our way back to the main chamber. Let's go." She gets to guide the rest of you back to the main part of the temple.
Kind of go out and find Willa too.
You find.
Can I say that in that time, Willa has left the building?
Yeah. You come out and Willa's nowhere to be found.
You think she left? Just then start heading outside while they settle the bill.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
She
left
does-
something out in the car.
She does. Yeah. God damn it. She does turn towards Anton and goes, it would be wonderful if you could provide a donation to the temple for its services.
Yeah, what do you think would be fair? And I'm sorry I was so rude before. You're owed something for sure.
Ah, well, as I said, we don't require it, but 100 gold would be nice.
100 gold.
Of course, not required, whatever you can provide.
Thank you, and here's 100 gold for your sanctuary.
Wow, you are very kind. For your generosity. She places her hand on your chest, and this sort of white moonlight seems to emanate from her hand and insert itself into your chest. You have an inspiration for go ahead and roll 1d4.
All right.
You have inspiration you can use up to 2 days.
All right.
Based on that.
It's pretty
All
good.
right.
Praise the moon.
She takes the gold and goes, "So hey 9B with all of you, and take care of yourselves. Remember, you're always welcome here, the Temple of the Moonweaver."
Yeah. Thanks again.
Can I catch up with Willa while they're still inside?
Yes, we can kind of cut to, as this is all sort of wrapping up, go towards the outside, and you step outside and you see Willa, I assume.
Hey, that was pretty
She's
smart to
in-
get out of there before we had to pay. I'm just kidding. I don't really say that. Yeah, I see Willa, I guess, outside. Start heading towards her.
She's rubbing her temples kind of slightly in the alleyway that she was in earlier.
Hey, are you okay? Give her like my water skin, my sunpost water skin.
Willa will take it and take a generous swig out of it. Oh yeah, thanks, Gemma. I asked that lady if the energy would be bouncing around the room, and yeah, I guess it struck me for some reason.
Yeah, I kind of saw you earlier when you were asking that. I figured something was up. My grandma used to tell me a lot of stories and starting to kind of put things together. Is it what I think it is?
It's I was just really worried about that kind of magic. I thought it might do something to all of us.
Well,
So
you can trust me.
she was kind of crouched down. She stands up a bit. Mon Pa, they told me not to tell nobody, never. Maybe I'll show you once we're out of this town. It's not a curse. It's really a blessing. It helps us protect the farm, the livestock, the people that we live with. For my family, it's been passed down for generations. So it's a positive tool that we use. It's something good. We do it for good. And we are in control of it too. So, well, most of the time. Can you not tell the others for now?
Of course.
I have to tell them at my own time.
Of course. I just want to make sure you're okay. You can trust me, Willa.
Thanks, Gemma. And she takes her hand. She's like, it's so nice to finally have a good friend. She
Oh, thank you.
hugs her real tight.
Yeah. They're gonna be coming out pretty soon. So.
Right at this point,
Oh.
the door bursts open, and
I feel great.
Razik has kicked the door open, and with Stavamel and
Boom,
Anton,
baby. We're here.
and they catch up with the rest of you outside. And with that, we're going to go ahead and go to our first 5-minute break. So thanks for sticking around, everyone. We'll be back in 5 minutes, right after this. Welcome back, everyone. If you're just now getting on, well, welcome. So far, we have discovered that the door to the magically sealed door needs a password. We have a journal that might lead us to the academy. But along the way, we stopped at the Sanctuary of Peace, a temple dedicated to Hannah Nye, the goddess of moonlight, peace, and illusion. One of the few gods or deities of light that have been acceptable in the Empire, and went in to hopefully get a cure for Anton, which seemed to occur. Anton is no longer cursed with lycanthropy, but we also got a sense that Willa might be uncomfortable with this magic that occurred, and she ended up leaving during the ceremony. And while the rest of the group has exited, while Gemma and Willa discussed this occurrence, everyone is now reunited and heading towards the academy. So as you all exit the sanctuary, you meet back up with Gemma and Willa. And what would you like to do?
Let's go find out stuff about Olaroff, the human wizard, normal human wizard.
Yes. All right, you head towards the Oaktown Academy, a building that you can see sort of beautifully built on top of this winding hill towards the top, where there's this glorious waterfall called the Floria Falls nearby. And you can tell as you approach, even from the distance, the architecture is much different than what you're used to, not only in the Empire that you've seen, but also for this area. But you can see that, as I get to my notes, it dates pre-Empire. very much a place of elvish design. And you can see that although it is old and of a different style, is well maintained. You enter the Oaktown Academy, and you can find that there are various peoples in and out. There seem to be groups of children being led by what appear to be faculty of the facility, but there also are commoners and people from the town that are going in and out of the academy, going to the public library that's accessible to everyone. And it's up to you where you'd like to sort of explore or go to.
You know, it occurs to me that while we're looking up stuff about Olaroff, we might actually find out a thing or two about that orb of yours, Razak.
That would be fortuitous.
I agree.
2 birds with 1 orb.
I think that's a saying somewhere.
It's a saying in my country.
Gotcha.
It probably doesn't translate very well.
Probably not.
Everyone make an intelligence check.
Card catalog time, guys. No, I don't really have
From a
those.
thinking cap and think.
All
Our
right,
group is
5.
dumb.
God.
I did not think I was going to roll high.
There you go, Willa.
No, go Willa.
Let me roll for Safabel.
Well,
Like, none of us have been in a library before.
Well, probably not.
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah.
girls.
Oh,
He's a
what's all
soldier.
this?
He's not even from here. Oh, okay, 14. So you're like the smart one in the group.
Yeah. So Selma goes, wow, this is a very interesting place. I'm surprised it's even allowed to be here in the Empire, but well, I can tell by the architecture and everything else that's been arranged, and from my knowledge of previous elven societies, this was probably once a great school of arcane magic, no longer allowed in the Empire. But the elves, we like our education. I'm sure they provide teachings of the Elvish language, poetry, history, swordplay, and art here. But between us, I find it sad that they don't provide magic services anymore. A clear part of Elvish culture that's just been ripped from them. I find it quite depressing. Begins to make his way over to the books.
As we're following him to the books, Gemma says, as growing up, you know, the Empire always taught us that the magic was so dangerous that it would do more harm than good. We're always afraid of any magic users, and I'd always hear about the magic users that got caught and punished. We always thought it was a good thing. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, well, let's look around, huh? Everyone, see what you can find, perhaps, on this Olaroff.
You gonna let us roll again?
Yeah, I actually want everyone to roll an investigation check.
All right, 16.
That one.
Oh,
15.
Savamel got a 2.
21.
There you go, Razak.
All right. Gemma and Razak. you, for a few, let's say, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, everyone's sort of looking around. You get distracted here and there. You find other books on history, local fauna, nature, various, all kinds of things. It is quite a great selection of books that you have probably never come across unless you've gone to New Domar and explored any other grand places of knowledge. Seems to be quite a selection. However, the two of you, Gemma and Razik, seem to meet at one point, and both almost look each other in the eyes and notice that there is a panel on the side of the wall in the back that you feel like you both notice that it can be removed or slid to the side. Can't hear you, Mike. I think you might be on mute.
I meet eyes with Razik and then kind of look around to see if anyone sort of sees or is around us to watch whatever happens next.
Make a perception check.
14.
You don't see anyone around you. It seems to be the two of you at this moment. There are various people moving about, but you might find the right moment to open up this panel.
I give Razik a look like.
I nod once, and I want to try and, I guess, would that be like sleight of hand, stealth? What do you think, to kind of like stealthily open it?
You can try and stealthily open it. If you want to roll stealth.
I will. I got a 10, but I'll go ahead and is that enough, I guess?
Well, I would say, would you assist him?
No,
Gemma?
yeah, definitely. I would definitely assist him.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
awesome.
I think with the 14, that will assist, as you both are both there. Gemma's keeping an eye out. You both are getting an eye out. You're able to slide across this panel, and there seems to be almost this hollowed out crevice in the back corner of this library. And there's just to be a little stack of books inside this crevice.
Like a 3 stack or like a 8 stack?
There is a stack of 4 books.
Grab them. Quick.
I grab them quick.
Okay. You grab them quickly. They're sort of, good size, but you're able to take them and you just kind of put them under your...
Kind of put them under my armpits and kind of like put my cloak over. Like I've got books in both my armpits and I've got my cloak kind of like over that.
Covering over
and
them.
I'm just kind of like walking.
I'm going to try to put the panel back while he's got the books.
Okay, Razik, I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check.
All right. 28, nat 20.
28. Yeah. Easily sort of slide your cloak over the edge and are able to exit with the books.
Exit the library or just the area?
Oh, what are you doing? Like, yeah. What?
I'll
where are you
go ahead and
going?
exit the library. Just so
Okay.
I'm not lingering. I don't accidentally like forget that I have them and go like wave hi to somebody and I just drop them.
Can I see him going out the library. Library. I'll go
Library.
tag everyone. Say we might have found something.
Southernmill closes a book and you can see it says delectable seafood cuisine.
Knew it. looking for
all
the
right.
shit that we're supposed to be looking.
I'm sorry. I just
have
I
the
get
highest
so.
intelligence roll.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right, let's go.
no.
This fucking guy.
Let's go. Let's go. Brings everyone back out and exit out the front. And where are you going, Rasik?
Just the nearest, I guess,
Just like off to
alley.
the side.
The nearest alley, I guess. I
There's
guess
no
if we're-
alleys really. This is sort of like up on a hill, very peaceful sort of wooded area. You could go off into more
Mhm.
shaded area of
I'll
trees.
kind of
like-
go near by some of the trees, maybe kind of look
Yeah,
like I'm kind of like taking a stroll by the river, I guess, inconspicuously.
Okay. Everyone else follow? Anton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grab everyone.
Curious. Mm-hmm.
Everyone meets back up and seem to be clear. No one else around. Razik, what are you going to do?
I kind of like take a knee, and then I let go of my armpits, and the books fall.
Yeah, you
Master
everyone
thief.
starts to take a look at all the books, and you can see 4 books that were most definitely illegal in the terms of the Empire. Most of the books that you've sort of been going through in the library are all Empire-approved texts, very limited in their knowledge and focusing on certain beliefs. But you find here, there's a book called The Dragons of Galadalon. It seems to be a record of the currently known living dragons, written in Draconic. Not knowing if any of you speak that, but you get that sense from it already, just by looking through some of the images on it. There also is a book written in Common called The Destined Heroes. It's a nonfiction narrative on the legendary heroes known as the Destined Heroes. There's also a book written in Elvish, which Savima points out and goes, "Oh my gods, this is a Terramirian pantheon. It's a book of folklore, and it's a description of all the gods of Terramir, written in Elvish." And then the last book you find, a sort of purplish bluish leather-bound book, which reads Olorof's Spellbook. Inside, you open it up and appears to be spells once written by Olorof, but at the very front, written in Rorsian, is some sort of magical incantation with a sketch of a wide door and instructions written around it.
I was gonna say
Password could be
none of
anywhere.
None of those books was anything about Oloroth. We'd have to like go back, make some more rolls.
Get into the
But you
card
found-
catalog.
Thank God.
On Olorof's Spellbook. And the password, it seems, to his magical door underneath the spire.
Willa said she could read it, right? Roycian?
Yeah, I can read that.
Do you speak dragon
Sort of. It says
as well?
Password.
Dragon?
Yeah.
Draconic?
Draconic.
Yeah, draconic.
Draconic? No, as y'all know, I wasn't raised with other dragonborns, so never learned that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm okay.
I'll copy these down if anyone wants to include them in a inventory. I'll post that there.
You say currently live in dragons? I mean, the book was probably like 10 years or so ago, right? I mean, actually, maybe more, right? Because Sam's journal was 10 years ago and the tower was a derelict then, right?
Indeed. Are you
Yeah.
talking about the Dragon's book?
Yeah. And they've had that
You're not
derelict
sure.
tower up for like 10 years since then too. No one's doing anything with that tower.
It's been up for way longer than that, too.
It's crazy.
As for the specifics of the Dragon book, you can't tell right now until someone can read Draconic or anything like that.
Well, what does the Roycian say, Willa?
That's only in the Olaroth spell book.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What is it?
Yeah. Willow, you kind of flip through it, and you can't make a great deal of sense from it because it's knowledge that you're not particularly well versed in. But you can see that it seems to be an incantation for a door and a whole list of spells. It's a spell book.
Yeah, it looks like there's a whole bunch of spells in here. I don't really understand them, but maybe if I translated some of it, you might be able to use it.
At least open the door, right?
Oh yeah, there's something about a door
That
right
looks
here.
like the door, the sketch, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This must. It says it opens it in the book.
Is the password? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
What is the password?
It's Orioth. 1, 2, 3.
Exclamation point. Right.
It's a whole list of magical incantations and words and various.
It's not just a
invocations.
word. It's like a whole. It's like a whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
How do you think borrowing books works around here?
I think we just did. I give a elbow to Razik.
Yeah, we should probably. I don't know. I don't feel good taking these from the library. Do you think they'll miss them?
Well, as long
They
as
were
we
hidden
return them
before.
when we're done.
If anything, we've put them back into circulation, Willa.
Oh, they were hidden.
They were hidden.
Oh,
Yeah, we
And
found
they probably would be destroyed anyway.
we found a secret area that probably hasn't been touched in a while. Something like this. I mean, according to Salvamil, maybe these things would be destroyed otherwise. Maybe it's better if we keep them.
It was ethical of me to steal,
Yeah, it's a good point.
like usual, like always.
It is pretty weird that they just had these stored, but they must have been important enough for whoever is running the library and the academy to go around the empire and stash these away anyway. It's quite the risk.
You think that they hid them there, or maybe just didn't know about them?
Oh, it seemed to be clearly hidden on purpose.
I think it was probably
I can tell
Orioth's
you.
secret stash.
Look, if the Empire discovered those books, it wouldn't matter whether they hit them on purpose or not. They'd both hang. All the people who work there would hang. So I guess we're doing a service. Let's take the danger on ourselves out of their hands.
oh, I like that. We're saving people now. Okay, I'm on board.
And if we get caught, we can just say the Pangina. And
That's racist.
I know it's
Don't say
racist. Sorry. I take that back. Well, what do you say we get some grub first, and then we head back over to the tower?
All right.
And
No whale this time.
Montage.
Do we want to grab or do we just go straight there? It's up to you.
I mean, I could go for a sandwich on the go. I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Something to go. Some fast food.
We can reward ourselves afterward. I think we should head straight to the spire.
All right, fine. As we're walking too, I give Willow one of my apples that I get on my pack. Give me the apple.
Should take out some bread and hand it back.
Just
A slice of
noshing on the
cheese.
way. Yeah.
Okay.
One
Make-
ration.
Yeah, actually, everyone go ahead and deduct 1 ration.
Oh,
Right,
goddamn,
you're
sorry.
out. You're out of
I'm sorry.
I think you're actually out of rations though.
I'm helping. Oh yeah, because I was supposed to buy a crap load of rations.
So you're actually out of rations.
I've got 2 rations.
It looks like I had 2 rations too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had 2, so if anyone doesn't have any, I'll share one.
No. We'll reward ourselves afterwards.
Everyone.
I've got,
everyone
well, if
have
anybody
their
doesn't have rations, I've got some imperial syrup. You're welcome to guzzle
Oh,
down.
let's get some.
own. Oh, sure, to be filling.
Put some on my cheese and bread. And all right.
All right.
Laughing Spire, guys.
Make your way back to the Laughing Spire. As the sun is reaching its height in the sky, you approach the Laughing Spire once again. Again, no one else seeming to pay any mind towards you, as it's sort of off to the outskirts from any sort of activity. But you do make your way over, and I assume you make your way back down the stairs as well towards the chamber.
Get straight to it.
Okay. All right. Let's bring you over to that map then. Where we left off. So,
Anton, I know your memory's a little fuzzy, but this is where we fought the horde mimic.
Right. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now.
Well, according to this book, we just read these incantations, these words, and next to the door. I don't know if someone like me can read it, but you think I have to have some kind of magic to make it work?
Perhaps someone who's actually knows how to perform arcane magic. Gemma, do you think you could maybe try to read from this and do what it says? You have such a natural talent for this sort of magic.
I suppose I could try. I've never done anything like this before. I can barely even make out the words.
Just try your best.
Okay, of course. Could we have taken like the equivalent of a short rest at some point in between any of that?
Well, if you want to retcon a bit and say that you rest for an hour, yes, you can. I will allow that.
Is that okay with everyone? I could use a hit.
It's probably a
been a
good
long
call. Yeah, so everyone
I
go ahead and
forgot
take a
we
short
had-
rest.
I forgot we had lost some power and stuff or hit points.
For sure.
Oh, good too.
I'll allow also if there's any other kind of buffs or anything else that anyone wants to do to.
D6 plus 1.
You can still see the rotting corpse of the mimic, the gooey essence left behind. Also, when you look at the corpse of the mimic, you can actually see a good number of bones left behind, perhaps of victims of curious folk who have gone too close to the treasure and have been consumed.
It's little Billy.
Hi, my name is
His name
Sam.
was
Is that Sam?
Little Sam.
Sam's bones probably, maybe, most definitely are within that pile.
Oh, that was like 10 years ago. What are the
Oh,
chances?
Sam.
I wonder how his mom's doing.
Oh, she's probably heartbroken.
She probably died of heartbreak.
Probably died. I didn't want to say it.
It's all right. We were all thinking it. The adventurer's
Aw.
life is not a long one.
Wait,
I'm sure we'll
Sam
be
didn't
fine.
have a last name, right? Maybe we can find his family and let them know.
Guess we could look in the what is it? Some sort of archives,
Mhm.
the library.
Mhm.
I'll be sure to do that before we leave town.
The churches usually keep a record
Oh,
of who was born, who was married, that kind of thing.
All right, people
That's
rolled
true.
some hit dice, it looks like, and anyone else need anything else that they want to do before
Do
we
some
move on?
calisthenics. Stretch.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. Just needed to catch a breath.
I'm sort of looking at the book too, and I kind of look up and I
Well,
say to
before
Will,
you go
"Oh,
on, sorry. I think that Anton might need a little bit more assistance.
There
Here,
we go.
take
Alright.
this. Now, Savamil's going to heal you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thanks, friend.
Here,
I owe you
that
one.
might help a little bit. 8 healing.
I like how he quantified it." For-
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
In-
Anton.
In character.
Anton calls Savamil Savi. Now that was, I think, we established that last
Canon. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to you know what? Everyone get here. Everyone get in close. I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. And go, all right.
We're all pretty good right now.
Yeah, I'm at 49 out of 50. My bar's not updating for some reason.
I'll allow you to
Yeah,
remove the
mine
hit dice
neither.
that you spent.
Okay, great.
Oh, nice.
Everyone, please. And he spends about 10 minutes just focusing on his holy symbol. And everyone will get going to roll 16 health. This should probably be enough to heal everyone.
Damn.
That feels great, Solomon.
All right. Just in case, whatever is beyond.
Okay.
All right. Everyone good?
I'm all fully
I
Yeah.
know
up.
the bars, for some reason, are updating, but
I know.
hopefully-
I was just messing with that, man.
I know, it's weird. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, you approach the door.
I'm reading, kind of looking at the book too with Wella, and for a second, I like look up at her and say, what if my magic goes out of control when I do this?"
I mean, it might, but we got to do this, and we've gotten through it every time before. You know, we'll all be okay.
Okay.
We got your back.
You got this, girl. Savamil says.
Someone really says that. I love it.
Yes.
So I guess with Willa's help, Gemma will read from the book.
Yes. So Will is able to translate, and then you get a good sense of it, I would think, after a few minutes of trying to translate. And you try your best, Gemma, to translate that into actual magic. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check, Gemma.
An 11.
With an 11. You're able to, it's your first time, but you feel like you have a good sense of it. You need one more try. Try again. 10.
I don't know if I
You're
can do
getting-
it. It's not
Try
working.
one more. Try it one more time. It takes time and practice.
Oh no!
So that was a 4. Does a 4 do it?
Her anxiety's
Need you to
kicking in.
roll on your wild magic table, please. Roll a d20 to do the check first, see if anything happens. So it was a
That was a
one, right?
one.
Oh man.
So roll on the other table then.
We're all just sweating looking at Gemma. She's reading this book.
Yeah, I won't.
Like
I
she's
won't,
diffusing a bomb.
like be offended if anyone moves away from me.
It's all right. I'm shielded by Willow's massive
So that was
frame.
an 11, a 10, and a 4. And a 4.
You're so strong.
Okay, you cast confusion on the center of yourself.
Oh, great. Cool.
I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
It's not good. All right. It's not good, Chief. Wisdom save.
Oh, God.
So,
Damn it.
14 or 13.
A 1.
5.
Yeah. Did you get hit in the head, Gemma?
Oh, man.
Oh no, 2.
Oh, wisdom save, Gemma. You got. Uncheck the advantage, Gemma.
Okay. Yeah.
It's confusing. So Anton got 13. What's your spell save DC, Gemma?
No, Anton got a 10 because he's not blessed anymore.
Right. So what's your spell save DC?
Oh, it's a 15.
Good. So everyone fails. Oh yeah, Salamel's the roll too.
We're all just like pissing
Come on,
ourselves.
Savamil.
It's kind of nice.
Join the party, Sam.
He got a 20.
Hey.
What is
Damn
wrong with all of
surface
you
people.
Right.
I don't understand your ways.
Bunch of crazy people.
What's the radius on confusion?
It's everyone there.
Is everyone?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's great. So, you all can try and make this happen in rounds, or you could try and let this subside. I'll let that happen, up to you.
well, we're not attacking anyone.
Right.
I think most of the effects of confusion are centered around that, like if you take an action or not, or whatever. What is it, like a minute?
It's like a minute. I'll allow it for the special case to sort of subside if. Yeah.
Start to like go slack jawed.
Yeah. Everyone seems pretty confused, and as this sort of you drift in and out of consciousness for a moment, and eventually are able to shake it off. And I want everyone to at least roll at least once 1d10, just to get one effect of this here.
I got a
1d10.
6.
I got 10.
10.
Okay, I'm going to go in order that people rolled.
I said 10.
Gemma, you do nothing this turn. Willa, you can't move or act at all. Rasset got a 3. You don't move or take any actions. And same for Anton. I'm going to roll for Savamil.
Think you
3.
beat it?
Everyone rolled really lucky, and for some reason, everyone just sort of froze in place for
Yeah.
all of this.
Anxiety from
Yeah,
like performance
Everyone froze
anxiety,
in place.
essentially.
Yeah. But it was sort of worth the try on that. And so, Gemma, with that, you get another chance if you'd like to. Savamil goes on the other side of you and goes, come on, Gemma, you've got this. I know that you do. He casts guidance on you.
Okay, great.
You have a 1d4 on the following
Uh,
Arcana check.
Okay. I look around nervously and start reading again from the book. And this time I get an 11, trying to find my words again. sort of the same place I was when we first started.
With that, you're able to sort of just be able to succeed. You get the sense you're able to feel the flow of the magic. You're beginning to understand the incantation that is being written here, and for the first time you feel like you can almost understand magic. You feel it, you understand it. It flows through you naturally. Going to give you advantage for the session, rest of the session.
The rest of the session? Great.
Rest of the session.
Did you want me to roll again?
No. With
Oh.
that, you succeed. And
I broke the lock.
yeah,
Actually pick it.
you able to pronounce the incantation correctly, and you can see this sort of brilliant blue light with this magical seal broken. Blue light begins to shimmer across the surface of the old door, filling in the crevices of the wood. After a slight rumble, dust spilling to the floor from the arch above the double doors as they open outward towards you. Clearly have not been opened in a very long time. A rocky tunnel leads into total darkness, and from that darkness you hear the sounds of rushing water echoing off the stone interior and a high-pitched cackle. And Willa, your amethyst gem necklace you have around you, correct?
Yep.
Your amethyst gem necklace begins to glow with a brilliant purple light. And we're going to go to our second break.
Ooh.
So another 5-minute break. We'll be back in a few. Hello, welcome back to our session. Our companions have found the password to the magic door underneath the laughing spire to Olorof's secret chamber, perhaps. After several attempts, it seems that Gemma has taken from Olorof's spellbook the incantation, and after a bit of literal confusion, the confusion spell cast on everyone, her attempts again were able to open up this door into a chamber that led into darkness, beyond of which you heard the sounds of rushing water echoing beyond, as well as strange cackling and laughing of something beyond. Now you are left here at the entrance as the doors have opened towards you, and there's darkness beyond. Willa's necklace is now glowing this brilliant purple light as well. So other than that, that seems to be your only real light source. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in preparation into going to this darkened chamber?
Do I still have that spell on my sword?
You do not anymore. But Salma goes, I can cast it again if you need me to. Would you like your spell, your blades to light up again?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I don't know if that amethyst is gonna suffice for the whole party.
Willa, your
Okay.
necklace. It's glowing.
Yeah, it's never done that before. Maybe it's a good thing.
Right after you had that weird mental breakdown, I'm sure it's a great thing.
Oh, yeah, it was just a headache, but yeah, maybe the magic did something.
Did you say that it was cracked?
No, it's not cracked.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought something fell.
I thought Willa's necklace cracked.
Do you think the light's going to be enough, or do I need to light a torch, you guys?
I think if I cast light on to his swords, it's another light source, or one light source.
Yeah.
The one emanating off of Willa is not a very bright one, but with Anton's sword lit, sort of acts as a torch. It's up to you if you'd like more light.
I
Well,
can see
we'll just
pretty
use
well.
that. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not having that much trouble seeing in the dark, so I think we'll be okay. Myself, I'll be okay.
Gem Dragon, you feeling any different? That thing glowing around your neck?
You don't feel any
fine.
difference. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I feel the same. She's just kind of like,
Though you do find it weird you've never
Shakes it.
seen it glow before.
yeah, this hasn't done this ever, so I don't know what it means.
Keep an eye on it.
I'll let you guys know.
I need a matching or marching order a bit to see.
Cackle too.
Go ahead, Mike.
That was just like down there, just echoing up the
Oh.
chamber, right?
Down the chamber. You get this sort of there's a slight hallway of stone, of natural stone cavern beyond that goes into darkness, and way down you hear this sort of echoing of rushing water, as well as that sort of strange cackling in the distance.
Didn't expect that. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I've got the light.
Okay. I will bring everyone. I'll move our map over to the new one, but no one's gonna see just yet until I get everyone situated. So let me go ahead and bring everyone on individually, and let me assign lighting as well. So just be patient for just a few moments.
Well, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Razik, have you seen anything like this before? She kind of shows you the glowing gem. I've been meaning to ask you.
It's definitely an amethyst. It's quite
That's
a pretty
about it,
one,
then.
too.
Without even a roll. He knows that it's
You also
I'm not much of a gemologist.
it's also happening as you're making your way down this sort of corridor. So I have Anton. Who else wants to? I need sort of a marching order here.
Do you guys want to do the same one? Anton, Razik, Willa, Gemma, Savano?
Anton, Razik.
That sounds good to me.
Who's next? Anton, Razik,
Willa?
Willa. Okay. Gemma.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'll put Savabel last. Okay. And I want to just give Willa her slight low light from her glowing gem. Okay. Everyone should be good to go. Does everyone see themselves on the map?
I see myself.
I do not see myself yet. I see Anton. Oh, excellent. There's an Anton on top, then.
There is an Anton up there.
Everyone good? Everyone should be good with
Yeah,
lighting
all right.
settings.
Yeah.
Anton, why are you up there? Get out of here.
This
I got everyone else
guy.
at the bottom of the map where they should be.
Yeah, there's a circle, but I'm not sure that we're supposed to see up here. But
You're muted, Justin.
Nope, you will see that.
oh, we
Probably
see this.
on
Okay,
purpose.
cool. Just making
Mhm.
sure. Trying to be honorable here.
Appreciate it. Just want to make sure people can at least see themselves and where they're at right now. Yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. As you get to the end of this long sort of stone corridor hallway, you can see in the distance there, beyond this sort of distant light, there seems to be a reflection off of water, the source of the sound you heard of this waterfall, this underground waterfall. And in the very distance, there is a table with a glowing orb on top of it. And off to the side is a flame skull. A singular skull wreathed in green flame that seems to be floating and cackling and sort of its own mind and its own madness, warped by perhaps centuries of being left alone. But as you get to this point, at the very end, it turns its skull slowly moving and looking directly towards you across the room. And lets out a attack, it says, as you hear these bones and several objects and dust and things move in the darkness as skeletons begin to rise out and from the darkness.
Oh,
There
shit.
are skeletons. I need
Alright.
everyone to roll
Skeletons.
initiative.
Mhm. 16, Anton. Oh, hold on.
16.
18.
There you go. 17.
Nat 20 over there.
All right. We roll for all these guys here.
The bones are their money. So are the bones.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot.
These are some spooky, scary skeletons, damn.
Yeah.
Mike, you're muted.
God damn it. I was
You've
saying
been
a lot of funny
muted.
stuff.
I saw you
That's
go.
why I was like, I was saying, oh, cool, 10 skeletons and a flaming skull. Great. This isn't the bathroom, huh?
Oh my god.
And we turn around.
You would have killed with that. That was in the moment.
Yeah, we worked so hard to open this fucking door, too.
Right.
Okay, I think we're all set.
God.
Mm.
All right, awesome. It looks like Gemma, you're up first. As you all enter and see these bones and skeletons rise, eternally protecting whatever is within this chamber. It is your turn.
Okay. Going to immediately cast a firebolt at this one right past my friend's the closest one.
Okay.
And that's a 26.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And nail it for 5 fire damage.
Okay.
I said, get down! And
Ow.
throw the fireball.
Anton's hair singes.
I said, get down. No. All right. I think I'm gonna sit with that first, and then we'll see how this goes.
Okay, you blast that one. It kind of moves off to the side, getting struck by that, and the one behind it moves forward. Just sort of moving without a sound. 5, 20. It actually moves up to Anton since he is the closest, and will strike with its short sword with a 20.
Yes, that hits.
6 piercing against Anton. As the skeleton moves forward and slashes at you. It is now another skeleton's turn in the distance. It raises its skeletal arms and pulls out an arrow and knocks its short bow and fires at Razik
Dick.
with a 9 to hit. That's gonna miss. Another one. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll move here. The one that was hit originally by the firebolt moves up with a short sword against Razik with a 22.
22 does hit.
Okay.
I'm going to use my uncanny dodge on that. Whatever it ends up being.
What does that mean?
I just have damage.
Okay. 5, so you take 2 piercing.
You dodge and it hits Gemma.
I was thinking about that with the arrow. It's like, wait, Gemma, too. Me too. Again.
All right, Razik, it's now your turn.
Yes.
As we're going to go to a little bit more
Uncanny dodge is
heavy
awesome.
combat.
All right. Razik is going to sort of like step, pivot, turn around, flank the one that just pulled its sword at me. So I should be straight across from Anton and flanking. I'm going to drive one of my psychic daggers that I manifest with my primary hand into its back with a 16 hit. I don't know why I'm blessed.
That will hit.
I should not be blessed.
You're not blessed currently. But 16 does hit.
All right, so 16. So going to use my sneak on that bad boy. 6 sneak, 10 psychic.
How do you do it to this guy?
Just straight through its little dusty skull.
It collapses in a heap of rubble.
All right. Bonus action. I guess just dodge, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Anton, your turn.
You're muted, Justin.
Yeah, I'm attacking this guy with my Kopesha poison, the one right next to me.
Okay.
And am I hitting?
That'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't think we're blessed.
Which
That's a
we're
that's
not
a
blessed.
The blessed
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
is-
Yeah, that's right. It's
check
confusing. That's not me. Let's roll 20.
It misses, just barely misses as it sort of deflects with its sword against yours.
All right. Well, I have a bonus attack, which I'll use my Kopesha poison for 13.
13 will hit.
right. 5 magical slashing, 1 poison. Maybe.
As it has no veins to absorb poison, it does not take the poison.
All right.
It does
all right.
take
I'll
the
take the
5.
slash. All right. Now my offhand attack, the short sword. Will be
That will strike and hit. 16.
16. 6 piercing.
All right. It's barely standing. As you strike through its rib cage and rip out a couple bones.
I look him directly in his eye sockets.
Its empty, hollow eye
Yes.
sockets stares back at you.
The void stares back.
And it's Willa's turn.
We'll move forward to get on the other side of the one next to Anton.
Okay.
So be there. And as she's running, she pulls out her maul. She kind of like lets out this and she's her hand starts glowing this purple, and then her maul also starts to slowly grow purple. She's sweating, and she casts, or she invokes her crimson rite, a rite of the frozen. You could tell she's sweating, and she almost kind of is like sort of in pain as she's putting this magical energy onto her maul, and she takes 1 damage.
Good for you.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now her maul is growing. It's almost dripping with this like purple magical energy.
Sick.
Sweet. And she'll
Love it.
swing.
All right. With
It's
15.
a home run.
Wow.
Everyone has blessed check for some reason.
Oh yeah.
No, it's all
But-
fucked up.
15 hits. 3 cold and. Oh, how do you smash into this skeleton?
She goes right for the head. Tries to take it off.
And as you sort of collect this energy from your hemocraft into your weapon, you strike it, and there seems to be this sort of icy energy that just consumes around the skull of the creature as you strike it and just shatters it. And bones just go scattering everywhere as you destroy the skeleton.
Oops. Sorry.
Anything else you want to do, Willa?
That's right here, man.
She'll take her remaining move to kind of go as far as
Cool.
she can forwards.
Wow. Fantastic, dude.
All right. This skeleton over here will fire its short bow at you, Willa, as it sees you approaching. With a 23, you rolled really high on that.
Wow.
Only 6 piercing damage as a little arrow strikes against you. The one next to Razik now goes striking with the short sword with a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay, that's going to be 6 piercing damage as it pierces against your side, Razik.
All right. I will use my uncanny dodge and use my reaction.
You will use your reaction to have the damage. Okay, you take 3 then.
Thank you.
All right, and this one off in the shadows will shoot a short bow at you, Razik, with a 17 to hit.
Does it?
Okay, you take 5 piercing damage.
Just got like arrows coming out of them.
All right, and then
I can't wait till Savamel's turn when he actually blesses us, and then all of the numbers. Correct.
Yeah, right, exactly. God damn it.
Looking at you, Sabi.
There's a load of these guys.
Yeah. We'll be fine. We got this. You guys get them.
Yeah, that one's going to fire a short bow at Razik. Coming from the darkness. There are more that are coming from the distance. Oh man, I got a nat 20 with a 24.
Gemma sees this coming at Razik out of the dark at the last second, and she like swats her hand instinctually and casts silvery barbs to try to deflect the.
Oh. So roll again. Okay.
Woo!
With a 20. Not a nat 20, but a 20.
Oh shit! But in that, she feels this surge of wild magic as she rolls a 1.
Okay.
Or a thing.
So go ahead and give me the.
It's
All
a
right.
91.
Okay. Nothing that you know happens.
I don't like
Oh
that.
no.
Nothing that you know happens.
No, that's
At
the
least
worst
hey,
thing you could have said.
At least you didn't get a crit, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, but
Someone's
yeah.
turning into a
Get
But
squirrel.
now, like, you can't have kids, and that's canon.
But with,
That's spell failed.
with that attack too, she's gonna transfer that that sort of energy to Razik, so he gets advantage on his next attack.
There you
Or
go.
whatever he uses. Yeah.
It's mighty kind.
However, Razik, you do take 4 piercing damage.
I do.
Yes. All right. The next skeleton, another one. There's a bunch of them, y'all.
Fuck you.
This one moves forward and will fire a short bow at Anton.
Jesus Christ! All these fucking archers, man.
With an 8, so that will miss. Anton, as you dodge out of the way, there's an arrow that comes out of the darkness from the skeleton that approaches, and you dodge out of the way. This one over here. Approaches here. Sword drawn. Okay. Off in the distance, you hear a
They keep on coming.
From the distance and the darkness, you hear and you see this little singular orange bead
Oh, fuck.
explode into a fireball as it reaches you all.
Damn it. Is it too late to counterspell that? I just remembered I had it, and I just got it from this.
I'll allow it for this instance.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
I totally, I understand. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to do that. You know what?
Did you use your
can't,
reaction
because I
for
did
Silver Barb
reuse my
style?
reaction. Yeah, so fuck, I can't do that.
So you can't. Fireball it is.
Oh, that sounds so.
Thank
sad.
you to our audio gremlins. So with that, boom, everyone there in that vicinity that you can see with the fireball range, need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
We're in the big league now, boys and girls.
12.
Okay. And I'll just go ahead and tell you the DC is 13.
Woo! 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. Willa just barely missed it by 1. Gemma 20. Anton, you get a 9. Anton's on. No, you're not even blessed. You get 7. Uncheck that, Anton.
I can't. It's
Damn it.
roll 20. Remember, it's being a dick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
yeah.
That's annoying. Okay. Well, Anton takes full damage. Gemma takes half. Willa takes full. Razik takes half. And Savamil, what does he roll? Dexterity saving throw. Let's go. 17. So he takes half as well. That's going to be a wonderful 8d6 damage.
How about 4d6? Well, I guess I'm.
Oh my god.
25 damage will go to those who failed. And half will be 13. 13 everyone else.
12, right? Round down?
12. Take 12.
Gross.
As a boom, big explosion, fireball from the flame skull in the distance explodes, and the actual whole cave seems to shudder as there seems to be just dust just spraying down from the ceiling as the whole foundation shudders. It goes to Savamil. Because seems maybe a bit late, but all right. Here, take this bless. Corthalia, guide my friends and cast bless on everyone. Fucking heal. Shut up.
Can you turn these undead? No? Okay.
Turn undead.
He's behind.
Do
you know?
what you think is best.
Oh, shit.
He's behind, he's just catching up on this first round. It's actually, we'll just only cast it on Anton, Gemma, and Razik, who are in the air closest. And we cast that in 3.
All right. Watch, I check
It's
the box
happening.
now. It'll stop rolling with bless.
All right, the next skeleton moves forward. And we'll attack with the short sword. 18 to hit.
Oh, 15.
4 piercing, Willa.
Ugh.
As it strikes against you, and it's Gemma's turn. Things aren't looking too great, Gemma.
Shit. Hold on. I gotta roll. Hey, the wrong thing.
Oh, and this one. At least the skeleton got consumed by the fireball. One of them.
All right. Gemma is going to cast a firebolt at this one that just attacked Willa.
Okay.
For a 22. Which I think
You get an advantage on that?
you give me advantage for the session or whatever from the door.
Oh no, I just meant like you have an inspiration you can use.
Oh, an inspiration. Well, then I'll
Yeah.
then I'll use it. And I'll fucking-
Okay. Well, that'll hit them.
Yeah. Well, it's not clear for 10 fire.
All right.
And
Is mostly consumed by that and is barely standing.
I will also then I'm going to no, that's all I can do. I'm gonna move up a little bit, just a little bit. That's it.
Okay. The skeleton in the distance will fire a short bow attack at Razik.
Not to be that guy, but I can't see him, so I think that he would have advantage if he can see me.
No, he wouldn't have advantage. He has advantages from you unable to see him.
Cool.
But
Yeah, that's what I meant. He would
well,
have
you got a
advantage.
7 to hit, so missed. But I'll allow you. It is your turn now, as you dodge out of the way from an arrow.
Is Willa producing any light? Because I'm kind of limited. by
Willa
what
has
I
a
can
very
see
soft
here.
light.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't see where the fireballs are coming from, so I'm kind of like take cover behind this pillar as best I
Okay.
can, and
That makes
I'm
sense.
gonna
You get advantage on this too, which
Stabby.
means you get to use your sneak attack as well.
for this guy.
Because I transferred the energy of the silver.
Oh,
barbs
thank you
to-
so much. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about silver barbs.
Yep.
So that's
yeah.
gonna be.
Roll again.
Was that with advantage? You might have
Yeah,
clicked
it
it.
wasn't. I unclicked it.
No worries. You hit for sure.
Okay, so 15 to hit.
Plus 3, 18. Definitely hit. Oh yeah. How do you destroy
Alright, that's
this
gonna
one,
be
dude?
26 damage, 17 sneak.
How do
nines,
you-
I think.
Tear into this one.
Just kind of cut its head off. Say bonjour under my
As in-
my
Oh,
breath.
man. I don't want to laugh at that. That was all right.
God damn.
And,
You sever its spine from its skull, and the whole skeleton just shatters, and bones just go everywhere.
and then I guess I will tactically kind of just come over here, behind where Willa is at,
Okay.
and that's where on my turn.
Tactically hide behind Willa.
All right, Anton, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna leave the bloodied one with. I thought he didn't have blood to absorb poison. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna leave the damaged one to Willa. And I'm
Make
gonna
up your
run
damn
out of
world
it.
building
Oh,
mind,
yeah.
Wes.
Not bitter. Not bitter. There's no bitterness.
I'm gonna use my advantage when I strike him. My inspiration, so I get advantage.
Go for it.
And I'm
Yes.
gonna strike.
I'm so proud of you
My
guys for
fresh
remembering to use it.
poison.
Seriously.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
27. Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
4 magical slashing.
Okay.
All right.
It immune to poison, so it takes a slashing, but
Yeah, we remember. Son of a bitch. All right,
Well,
I
you
get
get-
an extra action, or an
yeah,
extra.
you get an extra attack.
Not an extra action.
That's a hit.
That's big old hit. 24, 5 magical.
Another 5
slashing.
damage. Yep. Cool.
All right. Now my bonus attack, I'll just do short sword,
Perfect.
offhand. It's
Oh.
20, 30 to hit.
Well, it's
And 9 plus 5 piercing damage.
technically it's
Nope.
just the 11, which misses because you
Oh.
don't have advantage on that last attack.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, that was just my inspiration advantage. You're right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wish I could
Right.
give that to you, but
Does an 11 hit it?
it is pretty hurt from that, however. All right. You got 2 strikes against it. Anything else you want to do? It's barely standing at this point.
Yeah. Nope. Just gonna wait here.
Okay. You're in battle with it. Willa, it's your turn.
Willa is going to swing her maul at the one in front of her. Try to take it out. That's 9.
Oh, you're blessed. You're blessed. Does it make a difference?
Bless.
Oh,
you are...
where did that go? Where did that
No,
go?
she's not blessed.
Oh, she's not.
Oh,
I'm so
I'm not
sorry.
blessed.
Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry.
She's out of
Yeah,
range.
Right.
Is your
Oh,
Crimson Ray
no.
do anything?
But you have another attack.
It's
Willa.
extra damage. Yeah, she'll go one
fifth
way and then
level,
swing the other
so.
way. For 25.
25. There we go.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That'll be
All right.
3 cold, 8 cold.
How do you do it?
She'll
that one.
swing this time at its legs and try to just take it out from there.
As you do so, you kind of like slam against its legs and then hit the pillar that's next to it and like flip it on its edge and just shatter it and like sort of a shatter of ice particles just is completely destroyed. That's your action. You have a move and a bonus.
Can I, with a bonus action, drink a healing potion?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Sweet. So before she moves, she's gonna take out one of her 3 healing potions and quickly swig it down. I don't know how much that is though.
Potion of healing.
Here we are again.
Yeah, every time.
2d4 plus
One of
10.
these days.
It's 2d4 plus
2d4.
2, I believe.
Okay. So 2d4. That's
Plus
6.
2.
So 8.
You get 8.
Awesome. And then she will take her movement and she's going to move forward a bit. We don't see the flaming skull, do we?
It's very off in the distance. It's up to you if you can see it or not.
Oh, I can see it.
It is emanating some light from itself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She'll go ahead and move to the left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And go up to this next guy.
Okay. All right. That's your turn?
That's it.
All right. Next one up. This one fires a bow at Razik. Actually, we'll fire a bow at Gemma.
No, he
Seeing
doesn't.
you casting.
Indecisive skeleton.
Casting spells over there. That's a 9. It misses you, Gemma. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it moves here.
Ah!
It's approaching you. This one in front of Willa will try to attack with its short sword. With a 13. That's going to miss, right?
Mhm.
Ooh.
As you deflect it. This one in front of Anton will try and hit with the short sword. Let's roll. What do we get? 7. You deflect that, Anton, with your sword.
I'm gonna riposte.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Reaction.
go.
Do it. Let's do it. She just misses you with
4.
a melee attack.
You have to
can
make
use
an
your
attack.
reaction.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna attack with my Kopesh.
Yes.
It'd be 17. That's a hit.
17.
So
Six.
Oh,
it's
wow.
with the plus the 4 riposte, so it's 10 damage. How do you destroy this creature?
All right. Stick my sword between its rib cage. Just gonna like a lever, just crack it apart like a nut.
Yes.
Sick.
Do so as it in a reaction as it's trying to attack you. Split it apart, and it's destroyed. And it's now the Flame Skull's turn.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, that was awesome. Let's see.
It runs away in fear.
That's true.
Sees us killing its friends.
It probably thought what I said about Bonjour wasn't very funny, and is actually quite offended.
He's very mad now. Great.
He's very mad. That was the most racist
Good
thing
job,
that you could say. Actually, it's a bonehead. If you call him a bonehead, that's the most racist thing that you can say to this
No, that's too much.
Bonehead. That's it. Seems to cast a spell on itself, and anyone who seems to be watching seems to be almost like hard to concentrate on where it's actually located, as it's sort of blurring between its locations.
It's going ethereal.
It's now going to be Savamel's turn.
Going blur.
Because really making it very hard for me to take care of all of you. I thought that would to go after first.
If you read about healing magic instead of delicious fish,
Yeah.
instead of the library,
I'm with Razik on that one, actually.
you wouldn't be in this situation.
Seeing the one that's further up into the fray will fire off a healing word at second level at Willa. For 10 healing, Willa.
Thanks, Solomon.
That's a bonus action, and then as his action, he'll take his crossbow and goes, "Take this, you disgusting pile of bones," and fire off a crossbow attack. For 22, which is a hit, and then 7 piercing against this one here. Of Gemma. All right, it now goes to Gemma's turn.
She sees this one getting closer, so she's going to head over here, and through the darkness, she actually sees the flaming skull, and I'm going to try to hit it with a chaos bolt. She feels this magical energy coming in between her hands, and she like kind of throws it out there. For a 29.
Yeah, do you have 128 feet? Hold on.
I have to roll on wild magic anyways. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Okay. Interesting how this is going to play out.
Okay.
Let me read up on this. I'll just go ahead and give this to you. You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Sick. Okay. Great.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
That's
From
the
your
wild magic result? Oh, okay. I thought
That's your-
all right. Right on.
That's your wild magic surge. As you cast a spell, you suddenly become more powerful and regain resistance for the next minute. And you fire off this chaos bolt. Go ahead and roll damage for the chaos bolt.
14.
What type of damage would you like to
Thunder damage. We're gonna go with thunder.
Okay.
What does it say? 1d6. Oh, it's,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. You strike it and damage it. Do you want to describe how you do so?
Yeah, just seemingly out of nowhere, she fires this warbling ball of energy that manifests into this thunder strike as soon as it hits its target, kind of like exploding.
It's a direct hit, and you almost hear this thunderous sound echo out from it. And yeah, you strike it.
And
Nice
she
hit.
also feels like when she draws back, she feels that resistance, like getting absorbed into her body. She feels,
almost taking it and absorbing it and becoming more powerful for the next minute. You have resistance to all damage.
I'm also going to. I'm going to also quicken a firebolt and kind of chuck it at. I think I have that range, 90.
120 feet, right?
Yeah, 120 feet. Okay. And at the same time, I'm just going to chuck a firebolt at it for
Absorbing a sorcery point. Yep. Firing
22
That's a hit.
for another 17 fire. Holy shit!
Damn.
I don't mean to sound so
You're-
surprised. I didn't think that was going to do that much damage.
You're on fire, metaphorically. Boom. Holy shit. Wow. The flame skull is really hurt from those attacks. As you just boom, there's this loud explosion of fire coming off of the flame skull that it is nearly destroyed from that. Gemma, I think that's your turn, correct?
Yeah. Great. Thanks.
All right. It is now this skeleton's turn. It's going to fire a bolt at you, an arrow. Gemma. Which will be a 12 to hit. And a miss.
No. Meets a decent.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm.
4 piercing.
Okay. Great. I am.
Moves off to the side.
bloodied.
It's now Razik's turn.
I thought she was immune to damage.
Oh, yeah. Do I get plot? Is it
Thank
only
you.
2? Thank you.
You'll take 2. You'll take 2.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Resistance.
A resistant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still. Oh, just bloodied. Okay. Great.
And it's now Razik's turn.
All right. Just trying to kind of tactically scooch my way up. I'm gonna run up, kind of going from pillar to pillar, diagonally. I'm gonna run over here next to this dude. He looks so great to me for some reason. Must be the lighting.
Most likely, yes.
But I'm gonna go at him. Gonna go at him like Spider Monkey. Psychic Blade. Nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That 20 will
28.
definitely do it.
All right. Requiescam Pace. I don't get sneak, I don't believe. But I do 10 psychic damage.
Okay, 10
To the
psychic.
Oh, that sucks.
Really hurt from that,
I
though.
didn't even get the
All
sneak.
right,
That was a
well-
good sneak roll.
That's great because I can do my bonus action offhanded Psychic Blade. Because I attacked him. Oh, never mind. I got a 1. I got 9 to hit.
Aren't you blessed too? I don't know if that
Oh,
matters.
I am blessed.
Is
Oh,
it like
You are
only-
blessed.
I
What
think
is
it
it?
only affect the first one. Right?
13?
He is.
Maybe you have to be.
Yeah, I think I could only use that on the first attack.
No, you get blessed on all attacks.
Oh, you get blessed on everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, then that should be. No, that's still 9.
Well, roll a
4.
1d4.
No. 10.
Worth a shot.
10. Worth a shot. But still pretty hurt from that. So, Razik, anything else?
Nope, that is. Yep, that's my turn.
Anton, you're up. These guys are almost
All right.
dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash over to this one that just attacked Gemma. Give him the what for with Kopesh.
The non-poison part
Oh,
of the Kopesh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
The Kopesh
14 will, or 13 will hit.
13 hits. All right. 8 slashing.
How do you destroy this skeleton?
Sword right in the eye socket. Slam it against the wall right here.
Perfect. And it's destroyed. You have another attack as well as move and a bonus.
All right, I'm gonna run up. Sorry, I'm gonna run up on this one over here and flank with Razik, and then use my extra attack with the Kopesh.
That's a hit.
The 13 to hit and a 6.
Oh yeah.
Slashing.
How do you destroy this one?
I just sever its the bottom half of its spinal cord so it falls neatly in half.
Folds in on itself. All right, and you still have a bonus if you wish to use it.
I'm gonna drink my potion of healing. I have 1.
All right. Go
Oh,
ahead and roll
good move.
3d4 plus 2.
Wasn't sure you had one. Yeah. Sure you don't want to use your bonus action to like high five Razik instead? No.
2d4
plus 2, so you take 5.
Yeah, just add.
Let's do like a super fist
Add
bump.
5. Make sure you move that
Alright.
from your inventory, and that is your turn. It's going to go to Willa.
Willow will swing at the one in front of her. So that
22.
is
Oh,
22?
that's definitely a hit. Oh, yeah.
With 4
Oh,
cold, 10
yeah.
bludgeoning.
How do you destroy this one in one hit?
Also, using the pillars, she'll slam it into it, hoping that it breaks it.
And as you slam it against the pillar, it freezes to the edge of it, and it's like frozen solid to the edge of the column.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah.
She runs by it, looking at it. Well, that's new. She'll move
That's just
forward. She'll move forward. She sees the one around the corner. She's like, oh! And swing again at this guy. For 17.
17. That's a hit.
Sweet.
Love it.
It'll be 2 cold, 13 bludgeoning.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Same thing. How do you destroy it? Just same kind of thing?
She'll smash it again, like, let's see if we can do this again.
Do so, and the bones shatter and freeze to the edge of the column.
I
And
love how surprised she is.
yeah, as the final skeleton is destroyed, it now goes to the flame skull, who's left standing there.
Does he have a bone to pick with us?
God damn it, Razik. Wow.
I just love skeleton fun so much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like you had these loaded. It's great.
As he's sort of blurring in and out of place here, he looks at all of you, the skull floating in midair, green flames wreathing off of its skull, just looking at all of you, and lets out a it's not over yet. And we're gonna end our session there.
Oh, man.
I think he's just talking smack. He's got
Yeah.
He's gonna run.
He's gonna
for
run.
sure.
He's gonna always
Yeah.
gonna fly. He's gonna hover. Actually, technically, I think.
Float away.
This will give
so-
Razik more time to come up with more bone puns to throw at him.
I'm just about to go full beautiful mind. Like it's like the bone head, like question mark written backwards in the mirror. It's like, what does it mean?
Excellent. Well, thank you all for joining us for this awesome episode. It's
Good
been
fight.
great.
Yeah.
Great fight. We're going to see where this concludes next time. We'll be back in 2 weeks on November 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, Hannah will have to miss the next one due to being in Korea, but I'm glad that she was here for just all this really cool stuff that's been happening. We will have a rerun of this episode next week on November 23rd. This episode will also be available on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms within the next few days. Hope everyone has an amazing Thanksgiving holiday, And again, thanks for watching, and good night.